When you're a landscape architect, you really are changing the world. You know, all little kids, I want to grow up and change the world. And I think everybody does, but I think landscape architects, it's unique that we get to physically change the world.
We play a really critical role. The landscape plays a very critical role in enabling people to engage in activities that we know are necessary for our health and well-being.
When you design a beautiful park or place and then you find out that people become engaged there. A kid hits his or her first home run there. People go there in times of crisis looking for solace. Being able to be trusted by the public to do that is really kind of special.
The places where we decide to settle, where we raise families, where we work, we worship, the places where we learn, those are all the things. So my experience has been if it's tied to the human condition, and that gives it meaning. And once it has meaning, then you can leverage that meaning to get people to care about it and invest in it.
It's cultural, and it's environmental, and it's social, and all of us have to work together toward that, but I think landscape architects are uniquely qualified.
Something like the Blue Ridge Parkway is actually a work of landscape architecture. They know its impact economically in terms of tourism. They know, the poster card images and the image of the state. They know all that stuff, but that is somehow detached from the fact that there was a profession that actually was engaged in making that. I think of our role and redefining our role and expanding our perception as almost being like preventative medicine. With stormwater, with wildlife habitat, with human health, with energy consumption, with waste, that whole thing. We know enough about these issues. We got enough evidence. Can we make it beautiful? Can we make it meaningful? Can we make it great experiences that relate to people?
The whole reason you want to be a landscape architect is really to protect the environment, protect the people, improve the built environment. The ASLA is the voice of the profession. I mean, it's not quite understood who we are, what we do, why that matters. And I think that the ASLA is the one place where we all come together with that common voice.
State chapters are critical, and I think North Carolina, being one of the places that's expected to grow for the foreseeable future, is going to be one of those most important places to make that happen.
Being a landscape architect it's a huge privilege and it's a responsibility.
The landscape is so complex. You're very rarely going to find someone who knows the answer to everything in one body, right? So the ability to have those relationships. I think the state chapter, NCSLA, is really important in facilitating that, to provide that level playing field, that perception of like, look, this is for everybody, this is the interest of the entire profession. I think encourages people who might be a bit reticent to come to the table and feel comfortable talking about the things that they need in the way that they share. So I think it's an important role.